What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Let's Play Death Road to Canada with DogAndPony. I'm DogAndPony, and this is Death Road to Canada. We are back on the road. The horror continues, yikes, with X-Harn, DogAndPony, and Melvin. I thought Melvin died. I really gotta look back at the end of the previous video before recording again after, after like a full day. That's a normal time to have complete memory loss, right? After a long drive, the group finds a safe place to camp. The night passes with no incident. Relatively uneventful. Actually, extraordinarily uneventful. We ate. Does that count as an event? Doesn't. Let's keep moving. We're pretty much healed up. We got 5 medical supplies left and only like 1 more healing left to get Melvin up to full health. Always be looting. While driving on the death road, the group decides to make a stop for supplies. We could go to the prepper cabin, the big office complex, the stash in the woods, or we could keep on driving. We're not going to keep on driving. We're going to go to the prepper cabin. I bet it's got lots of food, a little bit of weapon going on. I said that intentionally, even though it sounded like a grammatical error. Melvin knew some people that became crazy preppers long before the zombies happened. Their cabin is located nearby, and it's still fairly early in the day. It's a mild but irritated swarm. Melvin knew some people and was able to communicate this to us. Pretty good. This is a good layout for us. Loadout, if you will. Melvin can keep resting since he's not at full health. And I'm happy with the leader and follower situation. All right. And with a relatively small swarm going on, we don't really need to have our gun ready. With this amount of zombies, maybe we should. So it's a relatively small swarm going on, but a majority of them were inside. And I think that's where it could be a little bit deceptive. There were very few zombies outside, but there were so many inside that it still was moderate, but just seemed like quite a lot inside. Nothing else in here. I did end up using that shotgun that I had picked up. X-Harn just died. That's her own fault. I take no blame for that. Okay, DogAndPony's not in too good of a shape himself. Let's just get out of here before we get followed. That was rough. I guess that might be what happens when they're irritated. Maybe they have an easier time latching onto you. Unexpected, unfortunate, but luckily I believe we had all the loot, not her. We got 13 food, up to a grand total of 30, which is over a week's worth between 2 party members. 20 gas doesn't do much, but it keeps us going for another encounter or 2. Without X-Harn's Explorer perk, we will be in bad shape gas-wise, so the 20 gas that we did pick up there does help a little bit. Rambo first butt. The group hears massive barrages of gunfire while approaching a town. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen this before. In the middle of the town is a man holding a minigun. Around him are droves of re-dead undead. So, dead zombies. He says that he is a mercenary for hire, paid up front. He's got a minigun. We're going to recruit him for 10 food. We've got 30. Now we've got 20 for 3 people, which is... This is a little bit weird. Rambo stuffs himself and his minigun into the car. He outright refuses to put Bertha in the trunk. He says no one will ever be able to pry it from him. We lose 10 food and Rambo joins the team. So we gave him 10 food. But then he joined us. Shouldn't he give us that food back? Service engine soon. The car is running fine, but an error code shows up on the dashboard. The group has no idea what's wrong. Neither do I. This is new to me. So they pull over to see what is up. Rambo, what are your stats? We don't know. We know his strength is good, his fitness is good, his shooting is good, but we don't know his mechanical ability. So, kicking it and punching it seemed like the best option since we don't know his mechanical. Let's punch it. Real hard. Rambo smashes the car with his fists. It relieves some stress and the error light turns off. His morale increases. Okay. Good enough. So yeah, we gave him 10 food. 1 second. Hold that thought. The group sets up camp late. On the nearby highway is a bunch of abandoned cars. They're broken, but many should have a little bit of gas. Would you like to send someone to siphon out the gas? DogAndPony has the charming trait, so he gets free stuff. Which I only point out because I'm going to go ahead and make Melvin do it, because Melvin's got no beneficial traits or perks for the group, so we can lose him more readily. Melvin tries to siphon some gas, but finds that his body structure is really poorly suited for it. His morale decreases, but then we eat and it goes back up. Okay. I guess dogs maybe can't siphon gas? Who knows? So he takes 10 food from us. I think in a scenario where we all run out of food as a group, he should be able to keep eating full meals until he runs out of his 10 food. That's probably not what happens, and it's a little bit odd. A bee flies into the car. Even with the window open, it doesn't leave. It keeps flying right into the group's faces. This could be the biggest challenge yet. Do we want to swat the bee, or do we want to ignore the bee? I don't see how these two things are mutually exclusive. Melvin can ignore a bee while Rambo swats it, but let's try to swat it. Whoa! Rambo swats the bee. It solves the bee problem, but he gets stung. He's hurt, and his composure is revealed as terrible. His health is back up to full. Fantastic, but we've only got one medical supply left, so that's not very good overall. We're out of gas here, and the car has been abandoned. I really want to go into a real encounter with Rambo. Nice walk. The group continues walking through the countryside. It is very uneventful, but at least there are no zombies or dangers in sight. For the first time in a long time, they are able to drop their guard and walk in some form of peace. So contrary to what I've said in the past, apparently walking can be quite peaceful. Just camping. The group decides to set up camp. We eat a meal, and we keep moving. So even though we don't have a car right now, we're doing just fine safety-wise. The branch, while trekking through the woods, the group gets pretty lost. If they keep going like this, they'll waste a lot of time. Let's climb the tree and look around. We decide to climb a tree and get a better vantage point of the surrounding area. He climbs with a little effort. It's fun exercise. He spots something in the distance and his morale increases. That's fantastic. Now we're going to find something good instead of bandits. Long road to walk. The group finds a long road full of abandoned cars and zombies that maybe used to own them. There must be a lot of gas still in their tanks, and there must be a car that still runs. It's a very thick and hunting swarm, so we're not going to have much time to siphon gas from these cars. But we do have Rambo on our side. We're going to keep the shotgun, get rid of the cowboy rifle, because it's apparently out of ammunition. I guess Rambo gets all the cowboy rifle ammo. It's really unfortunate, and I don't like that we can't disperse it between multiple party members. He's also got the Rambo knife. That's cool. Let's try this out. It might be a good idea to actually control Rambo instead, and maybe even to have left DogAndPony behind. But we've made our bed, and we're going to lie in it. So far, pretty uneventful. Here's our first car to siphon gas from. We want to get as much as we can, and with Rambo on our side, we should be just fine to kill quite a few zombies. That minigun is awesome. If we can keep Rambo alive until we get to the final stretch of the game, we will be in good shape to maybe get to Canada this time around. Am I confident that can happen? 100% not confident in the slightest. But we've done it before, so let's do it again. 83 gas. Maybe it's time that we think about not looting the cars. But then again, we can make it last even longer if we get even more. There was a car up at the top, completely surrounded and blocked by another car that I'm just not going to bother even trying to get. Anything else to loot would be nice. Oh, there's one. Okay, up to 94. I think we're set. This is bad. This is really bad. I shouldn't have siphoned gas out of that car. I regret everything I've done. Let's keep it moving. Did Rambo just die? Did Rambo just die? Why didn't he use his minigun? That's some bad AI right there. Okay, he was even set to shooting. So I blame Rambo for that mistake. That was a short-lived bonus that we got from his minigun, and it was awesome. And he lost it. And it's his fault. His fault entirely. I'm not really mad about it. I just don't think I deserve any blame for that situation. With the zombies really focused on Rambo over there, I'm gonna pick up as much gas as I can. And as I say that, this crowd is really gathering around me, so let's get out of here. We got a car. We lost a party member. I don't think we left him behind. I think he died. It doesn't say that we left him behind, so I'm pretty confident that he is dead. And he took 10 of our food with us, and I don't appreciate it. You only have 10 food left. Unexpectedly, the group finds someone they can trade with. We're gonna visit the trader camp because we got the charming trait. Let's see if we can get some free stuff. What's this guy got? The group finds a man selling a bunch of firearms. He's holding a minigun that has both a scope, a laser sight, and a flashlight attached to it. This selection seems like pretty common stuff. We can't tell him to show us the good stuff because we don't have enough food for that. Is the death road really as bad as the name implies? Yes, it is. Secret tip, shopping carts are the ultimate weapon. They're pretty good. I admit it. Rifle ammo seller. The group runs into someone selling extra rifle ammo. She says she's frugal with ammo. We can't sacrifice our food, which we are now running out of. We would have had plenty if we just hadn't recruited Rambo. Okay, strength training here. It's an old but fit man in matching gray sweatpants and sweatshirt. He screams something about building mass and bulk and with an intense strength routine. He flails towards some heavy objects lying around. You have 10 food left. Use charm. DogAndPony gets free strength training. He already clearly feels the pump, as the bodybuilders used to say before they were wiped out. His strength is revealed as absolutely terrible, but it increased to just kind of terrible. Here we go. This guy is selling food, presumably for gas. I think he gives 2 for 25. That's exactly what he gives. No, that's a terrible deal. Okay, the group finds a dog surrounded by a bunch of ammo. The dog speaks. Welcome to Ammo Emporium. Can we use dog psychology to get some free ammo? DogAndPony uses dog psychology in order to get a heap of free ammo from the dog. It's great that this works on talking dogs. 33, pardon me, pistol ammo, 16 shotgun ammo, 28 rifle ammo. That's pretty good. I can dig it. That's everything here. So we're gonna get out of here. Back on the road. Really wish we could have picked up some medical supplies, but that's fine. We'll be fine. Back to the wall, the group runs into a horde too thick to drive past and gets cornered. They run for a good place to fight a siege, but the nearby buildings all look ruined. They are in a bad spot to fight. It's an overwhelming horde at noon, but it's only 1 hour long. I was hoping maybe for 0.7 hours, but 1 hour should be fine. Let's try this. I'm confident that we won't get very much loot. Melvin is not allowed to rest, but I'm confident in that regard. So I will be having 3 items equipped rather than the 2 that I would normally have, such that I could pick up another one. And the shotgun has more ammo, so I'm going to start with that. And a wider spread that's good for sieges. Especially overwhelming sieges, as this one was described, and it looks like accurately. I will check in the houses despite them being labeled as ruined. At least if I can. I did one. There's a second one that I'm probably not even going to try for. This is actually overwhelming. Too many zombies for such a small area. Melvin's going to die. I am very sure of that. I need to try to keep that swarm together and then like try to skirt past it like this. And I don't know how much longer I can do that with the amount that the swarm is growing. Melvin dying does help though. We got 5 minutes left and it's good. We're done. We can go right off the edge now, and thanks to Melvin's distraction, we're gonna be fine. Yes, let's hit the road. 23 zombies destroyed. Doesn't matter at all. DogAndPony's morale is low, but he can't kick anyone out of the group because there's no one to kick out, so that's going to be fine. DogAndPony feels inspired after managing to survive that situation. Let's see if any of those are worth increasing. What were they? Medical, fitness, shooting. Medical, frowny. Fitness, frowny. Shooting, unknown. In case we do find another party member, I think it's going to be worth it to get the morale. And since none of those skills are revealed and abysmal, this is going to be fine. We got medical anyway, so medical plus morale is better than just medical. Let's keep going and hope we find someone new, maybe some more food. Gas is actually fine. Non-useless junk shop. Dog and Pony camps in a sturdy building. It seems to be an old repair shop with busted machinery laying around. This would be a great time to train with repairing things. Let's do it. Oh, I hit the wrong button. So let's just sleep and make sure we're well rested, since we've only got one person alive, and that was totally intentional. Getting closer to Canada, the road trip continues. The sky starts to turn an ominous red as if the universe wants Dog and Pony to fail. Canada is close. This is the second to last chance to trade. You have 8 food left. We're going to visit a trader camp again with the hopes of charming someone out of something, or getting free items in some other way. We are once again going to say no thanks to this guy. We just can't sacrifice the gas. I want to have enough gas to get to Canada. We are an unknown number of days away from Canada, but I still just don't think we can sacrifice the gas. Blade Master, this guy is going to be selling swords he found. We don't really want a cheap katana badly enough to spend 5 of our last 8 food for it. What about this person? This is going to be, yes, mechanic training. Can we get it for free? Dog and Pony gets free training in the art of science and anti-zombie engineering. Our mechanical is revealed as abysmal, and it went up to just pretty terrible. Maybe it would have been better to do whatever this guy has. Oh, he's an axe merchant, so there would have been no charm option anyway. I thought, like, because he's got the $ above his head, I thought maybe he was, I don't know, again, I don't know why I was thinking this, but I thought he was going to be training weapons or something. Yeah, I still have everything equipped in these slots. I haven't had a chance to drop anything, which means I will be keeping my shotgun, not that grenade. 3 food is nice. I actually don't think I can even use it for trading. It's a unfortunate feature, or lack thereof, where food you find or like acquire while in a trading camp. Hey, get out of our house. Hey, you shut your mouth. Stop being mean to me. I didn't know it was your house, and I'm stealing your food now. Yeah, food you acquire in trader camps can't be used to purchase things in trader camps, or at least that didn't used to be the case anyway. If they've patched that, that's my bad, but also I don't think there was anything I wanted to buy anyway, so we're gonna get going. How many, was it up in the corner how many days we were from Canada? We're 4 days till Canada, and I think that was up in the top left corner, flashing while we were there. 4 days is not that many. I need to pick up some more party members to improve my chances of actually surviving. Strong ones like Rambo would be nice, except for the fact that he's pretty much useless, I guess. While driving on the death road, Dog and Pony decides to make a stop for supplies. Let's do the bullet-ridden house. I don't want to do anything red. I don't want to go to a siege, especially with only one person left alive. It's a moderate and sluggish horde. This is the right choice. Put down the cowboy rifle. Keep the hatchet and the shotgun. We never had an opportunity to use our fishing pole, which is unfortunate, but it does seem like it's a pretty rare opportunity, so I don't feel too bad about it. I'm glad that I kept the fishing pole for the chance of using it. Okay, there's a lot of zombies in here for what was described as either mild or moderate. I don't think that was an accurate description. Getting lots of food, actually. That food will be good for trading at our final stop. We are 4 days away, and we have close to 10 food at this point, if not more than. We have an empty slot, which is exactly what I wanted. Okay, I'll grab that on my way back. It's like a scoped rifle, so our aim should be better with it, obviously. I think that's a given, right? I've never seen a scoped rifle, but that's my assumption. Okay, that's not good. We're gonna die. I'm pretty confident that we are going to die here, because we did just take a little bit of damage, and there we go. That's unfortunate. I don't feel good about it. You have died on the death road to Canada. Dang it. Here we are, back at the starting menu. We'll pick up our next episode with a new game. This episode is a little bit short, and I apologize for that, but it's not a good time to start a new one, so That's all for now, but thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to click that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more and hopefully more successful videos in the future. I'll see you in the next episode.